am the fire. I am burning brighter, roaring like a drum. And I am the one I've been waiting for.
Hey, Phoenix Gate! What's up, travelers? It's your girl, Jade Phoenix here. And as always, I am joined by my beautiful and luscious co-host, Lithys! I don't know why I always do that laughter button. I gotta fix that.
I know.
That's me. I fail.
No, I love you. But hello, everyone. Hello, travelers. Welcome.
Yes. And then we are joined by two other people. Again. The nest is very popular these days.
It is, and I like it.
I do. I enjoy the traffic.
The traffic.
I enjoy the traffic.
I don't want to call it traffic. I want to call it
Travelers!
travelers. Wonderful
Yay.
travelers have flown into the gate.
It is. We have Jijinan joining us for the third week in a row.
Bye-bye.
Hey. And
I guess Rocky wants to be a part of the cast too, right?
and
Rocky?
we have Rocky.
Rocky
Meowboa. Hello. Hi, handsome. I know, baby. You know you're handsome.
He's such a good boy. He's a goodie. Rocky, you want to be part of the cast? Yes? No. He walks away.
Okay,
Anyway.
well, he wanted to say hello.
He did. And also, we have rejoining us is Shaggy.
Shaggy.
Hello.
Reggie?
Welcome back. What did you just do?
Reggie? Oh, like, hi there, Scoob. Yes.
Oh, my.
Yes.
We're not going to do that anymore.
Oh, my. But he does really sound like Shaggy.
And he does really sound like Scooby.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Make a cosplay group.
Oh, so does that mean you have to be Velma since they shipped those two?
I do have a Velma cosplay
You
waiting.
do.
I do. I don't have the shoes yet.
Yeah, but since they shipped them as a couple, even though now apparently I've read somewhere that they're making Velma a lesbian.
Well, I guess. I mean,
She could switch. She could be bisexual.
that's fine. I'll do
I thought
that.
she was going to be bi.
What?
I thought she was going to be bi.
No, I think they were planning on making her like full blown lesbo.
Oh, God.
But whatever.
But how's it even going to work when Daphne is like hooked on Fred?
I don't know.
Like, what is she going
But
to do?
if Diginan decides to dress up as Scooby, I can do Scrappy Doo.
Ha, Scrappy.
Scrappy.
I'm annoying and I'm not small though.
You're not annoying, though.
Oh, I can be.
I know. Well, anybody here can be, but I love
yeah.
you. I don't see you that way.
Yeah. But like speaking of cosplay,
Yes.
I mean honestly, that kind of like really ties into this week's topic, which is cosplay do's and don'ts. I mean, we're all different levels of cosplayers sitting at this table.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty hardcore. Then I would say Lithys is probably the second most hardcore.
I was hardcore. I mean, but I was also like boudoir hardcore.
Yeah.
But, and then it just adulting, fucking adulting happened. And then I just, then my psychological issues of like, body shaming and
which we totally will cover.
yeah,
in
we're
all
going to
this.
cover, but and then I just kind of got down on myself, and that's the depression and everything. But I feel like once I get, the character that's in my head for at least TikTok, I feel like that's going to drag me back into it.
I think it will. It did for me.
And I love him. I love your new one, your new OC.
Oh, Catsy?
I love her.
Catsy is everything I wish I could be.
Yeah, that's Lexi for me.
Yeah.
And once Lexi comes out, it's going to be a whole monster. She's a whole, you can ask Kyle, she's a whole bag of fucking fun. if you get it. But
I would say in the next level of cosplay craziness would be Shaggy. Sorry, Diginan, but you're too new to have a hardcore status.
Level 2.
You've done 2.
And 2.
No. No, actually, you're wrong. You've done 3.
I still say I'm a level 2.
Okay, I'll give you the level 2. what level? You're level 2 Super Saiyan? Like,
Yeah, there you go.
all right.
Okay.
So you ripped off your tail. We got it.
Okay. Oh my.
Well, I mean, think about it. I think the first cosplay I ever got Diginan into was Undead Hodor.
Right.
Oh.
Was the Undead Hodor, and then that's how we met Stan Lee.
Wow.
Was where he was Undead Hodor. Yes, yes, right there on the wall of the
Oh
nest.
my. Oh yeah.
And then the second cosplay I got Nan into was Joku.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
The Joker and Goku mashup that we did, where I was Bulma Quinn and he was Joku.
That's awesome.
And then the final cosplay that I ever got Fernando to do was our ill-executed Apocalypse, which apparently people liked.
Yeah.
Honestly, if I knew how to sew, I mean, I know how to do so many things so much better now. That cosplay is coming back.
Yeah.
And he's going to look fucking fabulous.
Actually, that's what we're looking into also, is me and Shaggy at least, a sewing machine.
Yep.
Because I want to start doing my stuff again, because most of my cosplays don't fit.
And
anymore.
my sewing machine broke.
Yeah, it kicked the bucket.
It died.
It kicked the bucket.
I mean, but like, this is a do, I would say, is that a lot of cosplayers get a lot of shit. So, example, Nandy's cosplays. I made them, but I did not physically make every single piece,
Yeah.
except with the exception of the Apocalypse cosplay, where I literally put that together. I didn't sew it, but I put it together. Painted it. I just hit my
You
foot.
okay?
Ow. I painted it. I set it up. I had the vision in my head, and I executed it to the best of my ability at the time. And all his makeup jobs that were ever done, me. I did that. That was me. So one of the cosplay do's everybody always says is you find your own way when it comes to cosplay.
Yeah, that's what I was slowly now still learning.
Yeah, like you find your own way. So this is a cosplay do if you are interested in cosplay. Do not be ashamed if your cosplay comes from Amazon.
No, don't.
Do not be ashamed if your cosplay comes from your closet.
Nope.
Technically, wait, this would be a do not a do. But do you?
Don't be ashamed, but do it.
Right, like don't okay, you guys, if you follow me on TikTok, you've been seeing a couple of my new stuff. We were just mentioning my latest character. Every single piece of that character is from my closet. I'm wearing literally a pair of black yoga pants, a black tank top that I got from No, it was Hot Topic. The overshirts from Hot Topic. My ears are from Anime NYC. The blue ears that we got.
Yeah.
The blue and black ears are Anime NYC, and that wig is literally my old Luna wig, which the double Odongos fell apart, so I just combed out the best I could, which is why it looks all poofy. And yeah, that's it.
But I love that. I love that.
I built that from my closet. I don't wear shoes when I'm wearing cosplay.
You in slippers. Like.
Yeah, I'm wearing slippers. I mean, and I have a black tail that I got from Paw Star like over 10 years ago, attached to like this crazy old school 80s style fucking elastic belt. That's literally what I did with this cosplay. And again, guys, go on my TikTok. You'll see it. It's the gothic _ Lil _ mermaid. Like there's underscores between each fucking word, okay? And it's Lil, not little, Lil. Go on my TikTok, check it out. You'll see Catsy. I just put up several videos with her. Erewant, my Element Allies character. I already had everything here.
Yep.
It was again black tank top. Originally, it was a black tank top. A corset that I got at the Renaissance Fair. Oh, Renaissance Fair.
Oh, that's another thing affected by this stupid
I
pandemic.
think one of them went poo. I smell catty. Rocky, did you give us a gift, buddy?
Rocky.
Oh, God.
No, I don't think it was a rock.
No.
I think it's toothless over here.
Oh, this is what happens when you live in a nest and you have an army of darkness. Yes, really? Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, did you go handle that while I'm
Yes,
continuing to
please.
talk about these cosplays? Because, oh my God.
Wow.
Woo! I'm so glad that none of you
game.
travelers are in the nest right now because
Yeah.
one of these little fuckers just dropped a bomb.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Like, woo!
Oh boy.
Thank God for gain.
For gain.
Yes, and
But actually-
fucking Febreze, which we use on our cosplays because some
Yes.
stuff you cannot wash.
No, you cannot. And
No.
also dryer sheets when you store them.
Yes,
Yep. That also does help with static and it helps with scent.
It
That
does.
is a cosplay do.
that is a cosplay dude. Please don't be the stinky cosplayer.
No, please don't. But going back to what you were saying before of your cosplays, I created my, what was it? Just threw out of my mind.
Your
My
Rapidash.
No, my Rapidash, I did have certain things for my Rapidash, but that was purchased from a Turkish belly dancer studio.
Ooh.
Because I had this whole envision of Rapidash that, because I always thought Rapidash was this fiery, beautiful, like, powerful unicorn flaming horse. And I just was like, let's do belly dancing with it. Because
I like it.
I thought belly dancing is very, ethnically,
Ethnically.
thank you, cultural diverse, and I just thought Rapidash was that one Pokemon in my eyes that's like culturally diverse because you don't see that.
No.
Think about it, you don't see that. So that's where my Rapidash came from. But my Bombshell Harley Quinn, everything was in my closet.
I love closet cosplays.
I do. The only thing I did purchase was the bikini top,
Okay.
and that was like Amazon $4, and I was like, okay.
That's
'Cause
what
I
I'm
just needed
saying.
I just needed the top, but everything else, I had the shorts, I had the shoes, the socks.
Yeah, but that's what
The
we're
bomber
saying.
jacket.
Like, this is cosplay do's and don'ts. Like, there is nothing that you shouldn't do when it comes to a cosplay that you're envisioning, except blackface.
Yeah, don't
Don't do that.
No, don't do that.
Don't appropriate
No.
certain. Okay, how do I put this lightly? If you're white, don't fucking dress up as a black character.
No,
Don't
just
do
don't
it.
do it.
Just don't do it. You know, our BIPOC brothers and sisters have so little representation in comics and movies and everything right now that just leave it the fuck alone, white
Yeah.
people. Okay, I'm white and I can say that. Fuck you. Don't like. Did you hear about the guy that was the white guy that's dressing up as Maui right now?
But why?
He bought himself. This is what I'm talking about. This is a big cosplay.
Don't.
He bought tan bodysuit.
Oh God.
He colors his face of bronze. I don't know if what he uses. I don't know if he's using
A bronzer.
foundation,
Yeah.
bronzer, whatever the fuck he's doing. But he is appropriating the Polynesian way of looking,
Yeah.
and he is white. I mean, Cracker Barrel white.
Oh God.
Yeah, it is pretty bad.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, okay.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Just
Just don't do it.
Just don't do it. I mean, and I'm sure I'll get a lot of shit for even saying it, but it's like, you want to gender bend a cosplay? Cool. You want to be Storm? Cool. Do it as a white Storm.
Yeah.
Do not dress up as a black Storm if you are white.
Yep.
Just don't do it.
It's like, what is it? Best idea I can think of is like, no, just hear me out. Poison Ivy. You know what I'm saying? Poison Ivy, but what is it? Delta Major. She did Poison Ivy as Autumn Ivy.
Yeah.
And check her out. She's awesome, but she's gorgeous as Autumn Ivy. And like, do it in that sense. Like, create the character that you want to do, but just don't, just don't do, like Jade said, if it's Storm, like if you're white, don't do Storm as Black Storm. Do it as your own creation.
Basically, take the idea and just kind of run with it, but make it so it's like more appropriate for your.
It's just overall appropriate.
Yeah.
It's like you said, overall appropriate. If you're doing it just for shits and giggles, then you're doing it for the wrong reason.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do it appropriately.
It's kind of like what was it? The three people that have been banned, and I use this band like term loosely because of the fact that I don't know if they've ever gotten back to Dragon Con, but I know the
Oh God.
the 3 people that got banned was the one kid that was walking around looking like he was basically like from the he was doing basically looking for Anne Frank, and he was dressed like a Nazi, and like, dude, like,
that's a whole different no.
It's like,
that's
no.
not even a cosplay no. That's just a fuck no.
Yeah.
Like, you don't do that.
But then there was another person that they were dressed as, I think I can't remember what it was, but I know it was like
That's like is it paraphernalia?
no, it's
But like that, like, don't do that. Like,
yeah,
that's
no,
fucked.
also like what was it?
What about the 2 people that went to a convention dressed as the fucking Twin Towers?
That was the one I was thinking about.
Yeah, like,
That was
don't
Dragon Con. They
That
got
was Dragon
banned,
Con.
and they
Yeah.
were told never to come back.
Yeah. No.
That's
you don't
fucked.
do that.
But there
No.
was one other one that they got banned completely, and they were like, "Yeah, don't never fucking come back for this shit."
Well, like I said, people do it for the shock value, but they
No,
don't-
shock value does
That's
not
not
belong
shock
at a
value.
convention.
They-
That-
that's what I mean.
that-
Shock value does not belong in the cosplay community. I'm
Shock
sorry,
value
no.
in the sense of, oh my God, that's amazing. That's fine. But if you're gonna walk around as a Nazi looking for Anne Frank, you can get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Like, there's no reason for that. You know.
Yep.
So there was
Yep.
another one.
That's
that
me.
was, I'm trying to think. But yeah, with the whole shock value with that, but not like, but yeah, the shock value of, oh God, that's great. They
That's
had
not
at,
even shock value. That's offensive.
Yeah, it's offensive.
It's offensive.
I mean, we've seen. I mean, we are all hardcore convention goers,
Yes.
which unfortunately this year, due to COVID, stopped. But I think the last in-person convention was Katsu,
Yep.
and I didn't get to go to that.
We
Same
didn't
here,
get to go
'cause
either.
It was just.
It was-
I heard it was all right. Like, I heard it wasn't
I heard
as
there
big
were-
of a deal.
I heard some shit went down though.
Yeah.
Like when it came to certain things in the cosplay community with drama and bullshit and just whatever. But that's why we're doing today's podcast, because it's like, guys, I understand COVID has made us crazy. I understand that COVID has robbed us of our convention life. Where we're literally, some of us will be at a different convention every fucking week.
Yep.
From January until December.
And some people are they're reliant on the being
They're
at
reliant,
the,
yeah.
at
The guests.
conventions.
Yeah, some people do that. Yeah, they rely on that shit. Like our buddy Tomcat. Like,
Yeah.
he was he didn't rely so much on it for livelihood, but like it was a big thing for him.
Yeah.
You know, there are several people in the community that rely pretty heavily on the conventions, the convention owners themselves.
Yep.
You know, the smaller conventions, because
Yes.
fuck you, Reed Pop. But
Listen, that's just.
anyway, all right, and meh. But like New York City, like right now would be the time that we would be in a con crunch for New York City Comic Con.
Yeah. What is it? It's literally
The 19th?
Technically, the 19th. It's literally 2 weeks away. Technically,
Yep,
if it
that
was
would
still
be the
going on.
Con Crunch
It
right
would be
now.
the con crunch right now, where we would be putting the finishing touches, or hell, some of us, if we're really bad procrastinators,
Fucking starting it.
and just pulling all nighters.
Yeah. or
Which, hey,
gluing
by the
shit
way,
together.
could be a do, but at the same time, don't.
Don't. I
Self
did.
care is big.
I did that. I did. It was with a group that I used to be in, while ago, and we did a artist version of the Badass Powerpuff Girls. And I did Blossom, and it was like she was standing there. And it had bitch written across. The,
Oh, okay,
the, you know,
I
and
remember
then
this one.
That I did 20. It was literally the day before. I did 24 hours, and then I put the outfit on, and then I went to the con. I started the day before.
Oh jeez.
I think I started Nandy's Apocalypse the week before.
Oh god.
Give or take.
Yeah, around now. When around now, was it 2 years ago?
Yeah.
2 years? No, 3.
Two.
Really, 2?
Two, because I didn't cosplay last year.
No, you didn't. You were too busy being a Sherpa.
Yep. I was sharpening.
Sherpa.
I think I did that for my Venom Snake from Metal Gear. I was painting the arm and the gauntlet like from up to here the night before, and hoping it was going to dry before I woke up the next morning to put it on and go to the con.
Oh my god.
Because I like the one thing I made that was like weeks and like so much time before I was like, oh, this is great. I did this like way ahead of time, was the eye patch. And then the eye patch was the only thing. Plus, also, it's gotten the only thing that has gotten me into more trouble than anything I've ever made in my entire life. This is the eye patch that I didn't realize. When I put the eye patch on, I have this is my my peripheral is literally front of my nose.
Oh,
and
right.
like maybe over here.
Yeah.
I couldn't see.
So you have no.
There's no vision.
I can't see on this side.
There's
He's like
literally
the horse chaps that they put on,
my
like, and they
God.
only can see forward.
Well,
and they
that's
can't
where Nandy's position comes in, and we get a Sherpa.
Oh, he needed
I
one because
definitely-
he almost got into so much trouble.
I'm
with
lucky
this.
that she was very, very, very thoughtful about the whole situation when it happened, and just like literally just rubbed her nose and went and just walked away. I was like, I just punched Ruby Tanaka right in her face.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Don't do that, kid.
Don't
yeah,
do that.
I heard my name.
Don't touch anybody
Somebody-
without consent.
Yes.
I just heard my
Even
name.
in cosplayers.
And I turned around, and the first thing that my hand, because it was on this hand, it doesn't. I'm like, it's very hard to like kind of like
The left hand, kids.
yeah. Oh, it's a left hand. Yeah, it's hard to move things with a very stiff like
Gauntlet?
Gauntlet.
Yeah.
Because it was like it looked like the Hellboy hand.
Oh, like Witchblade.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I turned around and my hand was like this, but it had the cigar stuck in it still.
Oh, God.
So when I came around, it was just full fist to the face, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. And she's like, just looks at me. Her handler was ready to fucking throttle
Oh
me,
my
and I was
God.
like,
Oh God.
and she just goes, rubs her nose and just looks at me, thumbs up, and then walks away. I was like, yeah, that's exactly how I felt.
Yeah, but you know what? Honestly, I think that the reason why she didn't get mad is because she probably understood.
I
Yeah.
couldn't see shit.
Yeah. I mean, I've had that with certain cosplays. Nan, I mean, oh God, which one was the one where I was like, by the end of it, I wanted to freaking die?
Oh my God, you had so many.
Memory
Let's
lane.
see. Off the top of my head, I think one was Italia because you were sweating so much.
No, Talia is easy because even though I'm sweating, I'm comfortable.
Let's
Not
see.
Talia. I think
You're Meredith.
Merida. My Merida. Ooh, I hate that cosplay so fucking much. I let's not get it twisted. I love Merida as a character. I hate that fucking cosplay. And what pisses me off the most is everybody kept calling me fucking medieval Poison Ivy. I'm like, no, I'm actually Princess Merida. But thanks for the
Thanks.
idea.
That was my issue with when I was Rapidash. Because I got, are you Sunset Shimmer?
My Little Pony.
My Little Pony. And you know what? At the end of it, I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm totally Sunset Shimmer. My love and life. Like, it
Honey,
was.
I'll be any of those
Aw, Rocky's
Pokemon
going
or
in. Rocky's
whatever.
like, I really want to be a part of the cast.
You can do so.
Rocky!
Hello.
Rocky.
You want to come up and speak?
Yes, he does. But okay. Notwithstanding with the future champion actually trying to be a part of the podcast, which is funny considering it's usually Tony the Scutch that's bothering us.
Yep. Well, Tony the Scutch is napping,
He's
knocked out.
passed.
Wait, let me think of a cosplay that, like, at the end of the day, I was like, get it the fuck off of me.
My
I gotta think
Ghostbusters.
of my-
Your Ghostbusters.
Oh,
that
it's-
pack.
that
The
pack.
pack, even without the pack, that suit that I got the suit.
He got the like the
like the
aviator,
official-
the
the
official
official.
like aviator suit.
Oh
where
my
the-
god,
It's
that's
fire
gonna be
re-
so hot.
Oh, it's fire retardant, but it's the best in the world when it comes to the cold weather cons. 'Cause
Yeah.
then I'm not.
Wait, you're pointing.
I think it was the Phoenix one.
No, that was only because at that point I was still fucking fat. And I was wearing 2 corsets and a fucking body
Yeah,
shaper.
there you go. That's why. I remember that one.
Because I was in a full spandex green bodysuit. And I was like, I'm a fat ass. I'm pushing 300 pounds. I want some kind of shape besides dumpling.
Oh my god! Stop.
I was big. I admit, I was a plus size bitch, and that brings me on to my next cosplay. Don't fat shame.
Don't do it.
Oh my god.
Just because I has more sand in my goddamn hourglass does not mean I can't do Jean Grey or what my Rapidash again. The only reason why I can't do my Rapidash is because my tits are too big now and don't fit in the bra.
I'm sure a lot of male cosplayers would enjoy that. I'm sure a lot of male con goers would enjoy that too.
Yeah, he won't enjoy it because that was my problem at the Katsu that we went to, because I was walking around and it would just pop, 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 and I'm like, I can't walk around like that because I'd literally just flash everybody with my tits.
Not
and
even
I can't
just
do
that. I mean, let's not get it twisted. There are some cosplayers that walk around wearing some pretty risque shit.
Yeah, I used to do that.
I'm not gonna. I love it. I love it, but it brings me on to another. Don't touch us.
Yeah, don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't touch it. If there's no consent, don't touch.
Ask. There's how many times, Nandy? How many times when I'm in a cosplay, like my midnight cosplay, believe it or not, is a full bodysuit.
It's gorgeous.
Thank you. But I'm not showing a lot of skin. I'm showing my hands and my face from my neck up. So my skin is not showing in that cosplay, but it's tight. And I'm sorry, I look good. But do you have any idea how many people, because she walks around with a whip and she walks around with handcuffs on her because it's part of her aesthetic, it's part of her outfit as a pro hero, how many men at Comic-Con the day that I wore that were grabbing and saying, oh, can I take a picture with you? Yeah, cool. And then would grab me around my waist, and I'd be standing there going, I'm not okay with this. Oh, but it's just for the picture. Okay, cool, but I really don't want you touching my waist.
Yeah.
I'm not okay with that. You know, and they're like,
and people fight it.
They get their picture.
Yep.
And then they give me a hard time. And I'm sitting there like, okay, well then, you know what?
You could delete that.
I could kill you.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, then, and the person that I was with, because I wore midnight the day that I was not hanging out with you. So, whatever. But the person I was with actually did stand up for me quite a few times against these people. And he was like, he's a decently sized, muscular dude. And he can be very scary when he wants to be. And he actually did menace quite a few of these men that were bothering me. You know, especially when I was outside at Comic-Con, because that's where I hung out with because I was there with the second rounds for a lot. And he did actually do his job and stop stupid, annoying, creepy guys from being all like, meh, because that happens to me a lot in Cami, and that happens to me a lot in Katana. Because, you know, not gonna lie, my Cami got some boobs. It's very low cut. But my Katana is not, but my ass shows. Oh, damn it. Never mind.
That was another issue with me as well, because the year I debuted my Rapidash was the year I actually got assaulted at Comic-Con.
This is a don't, people.
Please don't assault people.
Don't assault cosplayers. Don't assault people.
It was a fan that was
Rocky. Don't you do it? No. Oh, there he goes.
Oh no.
And Rocky. Oh,
Rocky boo.
Rocky. I can't with this cat.
Power of Christ compels you.
The power of Christ compels the kitty.
Oh no.
It's all right. It'll be.
Goodness.
It's
a phase. It's a phase.
No, it's a male.
a.
It's a male with. That is a male intact.
Guys, if you want to know what's going on with the insanity that is the podcast right now, my kitten has reached an age where he needs to be snipped. And unfortunately, I haven't had the money or the time to take his little ass to the goddamn vet to get his balls cut off. So, since he's also learned that if I don't give him the proper amount of attention,
He does it.
he does it in
First
front
bite.
of me, and he watches me as he does it.
Like, yeah, you know what?
You know, just like pss, 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 all over the freaking wherever.
Yep.
And and this time he did it right underneath my computer desk. But yeah, you guys, it's fun because this is the chaos that happens in the nest.
Yep.
You know, and honestly, I think he is also feeding off of our energy as we do talk about this, because this is something that is spoken about a lot in our community.
Yep.
This is something that is addressed.
what the cosplay is not consent.
Cosplay is not consent.
You know,
Which there is some drama around that
Yeah.
as well. Because there was a group that tried to monopolize that hashtag.
yeah, no, that's so stupid.
Like,
No, don't do that.
no, that's a don't.
That's a big
that's
don't.
a big don't.
That's a big don't.
Don't try to
But we're
monopolize
talking
on
about a lot of don'ts, though.
Let's do some do's.
One thing-
Support plus size cosplayers.
support plus size cosplays, and one thing that I learned is never leave home without your survival cosplay kit.
Or deodorant.
Or
Oh, yes.
spray
Shower.
deodorant is a do.
Oh my god. So Shaggy, you volunteer for EternalCon
Yes.
and WinterCon
Yep.
every year.
Oh, yeah.
Since I've met you.
Yep.
And how many? I know what I've experienced as just a con goer and cosplayer, but you.
Oh, I've seen some shit.
Spill the tea.
Give us some tea, Daniel.
Oh, okay. So, anyways, a lot of it's just like people with like it's not like bad things, but definitely I've like seen some like I don't know about that.
That's the bad.
Oh, the bad. Ooh. Well, I
The
know
don'ts.
this past. Oh, this
Or
is
the
a
do.
big don't. If you are a cosplayer and you are raising money for a cosplay or just a charity in general, don't go during an actual sanctioned
Demonstration?
demonstration, or even like a
Skit.
no, it's more like it was a cosplay contest for one group.
Oh dear.
Don't go and be like, hey, Frank's like, this person said it was all right. This person said it was all right. I'm like, unless he tells me it's all right, I'm not putting you up there. No, it's fine.
Don't
it's fine.
drop names.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that he's talking about in this
Don't
story.
weasel
Don't drop a
yourself.
name just because you know the con.
Yeah. And if
Organizer.
Yeah.
If you are like, if that person gave me the whole thing of saying, yeah, this is who, like, because after that, I got shit from everybody.
Oh my god.
So yeah, no, thanks, Bumblebee. Fucking
Oh
asshole.
god.
Drop that name, 'cause he's a fucking asshole.
Nandy, you're level 2 cosplayer. What are some of the things that you have observed in me dragging you around to the multiple conventions that I drag you to that you've observed that would be a do?
I would say a big do is
Big do.
big do. So, like you said, support.
Support.
I even if it
But it has
doesn't-
to be positive support.
yes, positive support, because yes, I'll admit there are some people's cosplay you'd be like, why are they wearing that? But that's in your mind. Keep it, and I always say thing is, if mind your business.
But at the
Keep it
same time, you
eternal.
really don't want toxic positivity.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Toxic
if you have something
positivity.
if you have something negative, like keep it to yourself, but support them in any, just support them
Exactly.
anyway.
But at the same time, you also don't want to be toxic positivity where you're like, no, you could totally get away with wearing just a freaking G-string and a string bikini and you're 450 fucking pounds.
yeah, okay.
Okay, that's...
Okay.
I'm not shaming. I am not shaming, but I am saying dress cosplay for...
Appropriately.
Yeah, especially if you're going to a convention where there's going to be children.
Yeah, 'cause that was a big thing I actually
That's a
saw
big thing.
last year
Yeah, at Comic-Con.
at Comic-Con. There was a lot of people dressed very inappropriately, and I was like,
Yeah.
there's kids here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're wearing practically nothing. You're wearing practically like a G-string bikini. There was one guy walking around in boxers, and just because he had a Pornhub apron on, I was like, that's not a cosplay.
That-
That's not.
That's just you
Yeah,
just
that's you
willy-nilly.
being, you know what?
That's you being controversial.
Yeah.
If you don't want to sit and explain it to your own kids, don't do it for somebody else to do so with theirs.
Yeah, because I mean, like, and this will bring me to like another point that a lot of I've gotten into a lot of cosplay debate about is should children of a certain age be allowed at a convention on different days?
Yeah.
Because back in the day, excuse me, Pepperidge Farm remembers this. Please don't choke. Please don't choke.
Gotta.
First problem is that.
Got her. But back in the day, you weren't really allowed to bring children to certain conventions except
Correct.
on Sundays.
Correct.
That was your day. That was the day for kids.
Kids Day.
Right, and that's what allowed us to be the more risque with our cosplays. That was what allowed us to be a little bit more dangerous in some of our stuff. Because we didn't have to worry about little snot-nosed crib midgets running up to us going, I like your cosplay.
What is that
can I
on
get
you?
a
It looks like
picture?
a button.
Do the roar. That's literally what I think of whenever I see a child. Do the roar. Do the roar. It's like, no. I will not be doing the roar for you. But like, let's not get it twisted. There are some very talented kid cosplayers.
Yes,
Yes.
there are.
Oh my god, like the little xenomorph that was running
Yes,
around
oh,
last
yeah.
year.
Or the little Gohan.
Or the little or Goose. You remember
Yes.
the kid that dressed up as Goose?
Yeah.
From,
No, but I'll admit it is annoying. But there has been creative parents that bring the stroller, but then they
dressed their kid up as a stroller.
no. That they dress up the stroller. It's like some kind of like
Mario Kart.
Yes, there
Yeah.
was the Mario Kart.
There was also the Game of Thrones. They dressed it up as the
Yeah.
Iron Throne.
And then there was the one that was the Star Wars, the little jet fighter.
Yep.
That
The-
I appreciate that.
Did you just say jet fighter?
No, which one was it? Did they do the
It was the
I
X-Wing.
think she's gonna have a
Excellent.
heart attack.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
How?
Do a button.
That's. That's.
That's.
Are you kidding me?
I had a brain fart.
Jet fighter.
I forgot the name.
It's an X-wing, you uncultured swine.
I forgot the name. Definitely in trouble.
So much trouble.
Yeah, I
to
can't
save you.
save you here. There's no saving you.
I'm trying.
I forgot.
That is O'Neill's in his brain, cause he doesn't remember. I'm sorry. Jet fighter
No,
He had a
So
brain fart. Mercury's in retrograde. He's allowed one.
Mars is in retrograde. Mercury stopped.
Oh God.
no, but like I said,
I'm
you-
surrounded.
You're trying.
I'm so-
I know you
you're-
are.
It's okay.
It's
You're
okay.
fine.
You're trying.
You're fine. You, on the other hand, you're fucked up.
You should have known that.
We went to Star Wars convention. How
I
dare
forgot
you?
the name. I'm standing by that.
Either way,
Everybody
back on
gets one.
subject. Back on subject because we are just woo today. Creative parental cosplayers.
Yes.
Yes, but still on certain days.
Also,
Yep.
parents, don't. This happened to me. Don't give your baby to a cosplayer.
This happened to me, too.
Oh, God, me
to take a
too.
picture, and then you know how like at NYCC, like there's a good picture, like then you see the swarm of photographers and you can't move. Okay, this happened to me. This wonderful new mother had dressed her baby up with a Superman like onesie,
Oh.
and I was Supergirl.
Okay.
So she was like, "Oh my God, can I get a picture?" The baby was blonde. I had my blonde hair at the time, and then all of a sudden the flood of photographers came. I couldn't move for an hour, and the mother goes, "Listen, I need to go pee. Can you just stand here?"
she left the baby with
With
you?
me. She left the baby with me.
Jesus Christ.
When I tell you, I was so uncomfortable. I was like, oh my God. But it was, we got great shots, but she left her child with me.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
not that's
That's
not as
a
bad
no.
as mine.
That's a huge no.
That's a
Pictures
big,
fine.
Big
Don't leave your child with somebody.
No.
no. A stranger.
A stranger.
nonetheless.
Thank God I wasn't crazy.
Oh my God.
Enough that I'm not already, but still.
No, you're definitely crazy, but you're not a freaking child murderer.
Yes.
No. And the baby he fell asleep on my shoulder. Like, he was great. The baby was great,
Aw.
but I was just
Yeah,
like,
but here's the other thing. What if that baby had defecated on you in
Or-
some way? Or puked on your cosplay? He
Or
would
it
have
was
ruined the day.
autistic, and I couldn't handle it. And then I'd have an autistic child that I just
Well-
would fucking lose it. You know what I'm saying? Like, just
Yeah.
don't take a picture and then go.
Yes.
That's cool.
Right.
Do not bother a cosplayer when they are sitting. That's another thing that makes
Oh,
me...
God. If we're eating,
Don't ask pictures.
leave us alone.
If we're setting
That's my
up,
rule. If you're sitting down, don't ask anything of us. If we're standing, fine. I feel like that's like an unwritten
Yeah, but at
rule.
the same time, also, a lot of cosplayers can't sit down in some of our cosplays.
That's true.
So if you see
Eat
that we are
standing.
obviously eating or we're taking a break, if we are obviously just relaxing for a minute, yeah, I have no problem giving you a photograph. I have no problem talking to you about my cosplay. I have no problem engaging with you. Don't be a dick.
Yeah. There's been a lot of dicks.
Like, how many times, Nandy, how many times have I been, you force me to eat, because I won't eat at cons. You will force me to eat even just like a pretzel. One of those stale-ass motherfucking pretzels that they sell us at the Javits. You know, or the disgusting chicken that we get at the freaking Nassau Coliseum.
Now, forcing you to eat is one thing. Getting her to drink is a completely different story. I buy bottles of water. She won't drink it.
But we're
Because
in a
I have to
mindset.
pee.
Yeah, and you
Do you have any idea what it's like to get into that cosplay?
And
Yes,
then
you should, because you helped me get
sweat
into
like
it.
crazy, and then you're like, I'm dying of heat. So I was like, I have to go get the ecto cooler that they usually have. And I'm like, how about this? Fine. She'll down it, and then yell at me later.
I gotta pee.
I got it. Yeah, because it's difficult. And you know what? And me and you had this conversation because when we're in the suits,
Oh yeah, that's a fucking fun.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
where do
one
you...
zipper.
Oh, she
and
has
then
a problem.
I gotta
I don't.
crawl out of it.
Well, yeah, I get that part because I have that problem with Talia. Talia is a jumpsuit covered by my corset. So imagine I am laced up and then I have to take that off and then I still have to take off the freaking
Corset.
jumpsuit.
Yeah.
Well, if it gets to a point where I really gotta go in a cosplay and it's that cosplay or another similar one, he literally has to sometimes follow me into the bathroom, unzip me, get me out of it, and then run out of the bathroom because unfortunately in some cons there is not unisex bathrooms.
No.
Which is fine. I don't mind that because whatever. But it's a pain in the ass.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
It's another I don't want to say
That's
it's
a
a do
cosplay
and
don't.
don't. I don't want to say that's a don't. But
Don't bother me when I'm in line for a bathroom.
Don't do that. But dress comfortably. Dress in. That's one of my biggest rules.
That's
If
a
I
do.
can't get out of it quickly enough, if I'm gonna piss myself, I'm probably not gonna wear it. In the set at a con, I will wear it for photos.
I'm going to disagree with you because if it's a bitch and a half for me to get on, I'm going to wear
I'm
it.
gonna wear it.
But I'm not going to eat. I'm not going to drink. Which means by the end of the con, run.
I can't.
Anger.
I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that. I have to.
She has to eat.
I have to eat.
No, I know you.
Yeah.
I do too. Trust me. He's been learning the hard way over the last few years since I've had my stomach surgery. How I need to have at least a protein bar
Yeah.
every other hour, or I'm just
Something small.
something small. I'm a demon. Like
My sugar goes low.
Oh, we've
My
had
sugar.
many times.
That
where
happened to
that's-
Katsu too, and that
And-
was that I
Scary.
yeah,
We
he
happened
was.
at Eternal. No, at WinterCon.
yes, it did.
WinterCon.
I remember that.
Yes.
WinterCon. We had to go downstairs. We sat there for about a couple hours because
I was ready to gut somebody.
John still asked me every single day, "How's Caitlin doing? How's Caitlin doing?"
Oh, I love
making
John.
Sure, is she making sure her sugars are good? I'm like, yes.
Yeah,
she
I
is
was-
always
I was
checking.
a
Don't
nasty
worry.
ass bitch. I do.
I have a don't that you two will agree with because you have expensive parts of your cosplays.
Oh yeah.
I've almost murdered people.
He has.
Don't touch our props.
If it looks expensive,
It is.
It just
that,
is.
that thing has cost me more money than I can say I could spend on anything else.
And
It's
yeah.
a car payment, for Christ's sake.
More.
Don't.
It's more than a car payment.
Yeah, it's 2 car payments.
How much did your proton pack cost?
All right. Well, if I have to run the numbers,
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
generalize
General ballpark.
it was about 3. It was about $3,000.
Yeah.
What?
$3
Yeah.
grand for that proton.
Do you
proton pack
realize
protein
that
bar.
that's
Yeah.
almost 2 months of rent for me?
Yeah.
'Cause
That's 2 months
Yeah.
of rent.
He's having a
that-
conniption.
You lost
Hold
him.
on.
That was
You lost
that was
him.
me saving
He's done.
over like months and months and months. It was literally I buy like I would say every
The
2
shell
months.
alone.
was
The shell
$300.
alone was $300.
The back part was 50,
And that's not including the wand.
Yeah.
You also have to understand that every single one of these is fully customizable.
They're customizable. They
fucked it
have we're actually the next one we're actually going to start building. We're doing one that
Hopefully.
the back part comes up and it releases like
Smoke.
and
Oh,
it smells
dear
like
God!
like roasted marshmallows. And then there's also ones that play music.
Oh no, everyone will have like if we make it, it's gonna be having music no
It's
matter
gonna
what.
happen.
Dear Lord.
But no, the
But these are the things, like, and
shell,
these people
yeah.
ask to wear them.
Oh, my God.
they do all the time.
my
Oh,
God.
can I touch this? Oh, can I press this button?
No.
Like,
No.
little kids, I'm like, you gotta press it really gently. Like,
I won't even let the kid do that.
boop. He presses the button. He plays with something that like, honestly it didn't cost that much, but it costed enough that I was like, all right, there's a pain in the ass. And actually, it was like I had to like kind of like talk to other people into like coming in with on me. But then after that, they were like, we don't use this thing. I'm like, all right, I'll pay for your dinner one night. We'll call it even. Okay, cool. And it was like, I think I spent more on the dinners than I did the actual fucking prop, which I was like, well, that fucking backfired.
Yeah. I
but-
mean, your proton packs, certain cosplay props of mine, my moon wand
Yeah.
from my Sailor Moon wand that Nandy got me a few years back. I let somebody touch it once, broke. So, right now I have Pluto's staff. No one is touching that.
No.
You don't ask. My Harley mallet that I overpaid for because it's garbage. Because
Should ask me to build it. I built a.
hey, can you build me one, Dan?
Oh hell yeah!
Yay!
I built
Because I don't want this one anymore. It's tainted by bad juju of evil people that are fat and have cankles, and I hate them. Bitch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Okay.
burn that fucking shit to the ground.
Yeah, I made a Ramona hammer, Mona Flowers hammer from the movie with
I
the
want
little.
to do that with you. Can we do that?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I
like,
still
dude,
have the hammer.
if you want to build it, like, I'll come over. You guys don't live that far from me.
Yeah,
I'll come over and you can teach me.
Yeah, no, it's easy. It was styrofoam that was left over from when me and my friend built his like sound studio.
Ooh.
And I don't talk to that guy anymore.
No, we don't.
Yeah, he's a little bit.
He's a little toxic.
Yes.
Yeah, that brings me to another don't.
Don't be-
Toxic in the fucking cosplay community.
It's
I don't want to cut Dan off on what his plans are to build
No,
the hammer,
yeah.
but it's like that's an off-air conversation.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
absolutely.
But
Sorry.
on some real shit, don't touch my shit. Don't touch me. Don't touch my friends.
can't touch us.
No, but at the same time, if you're polite about it, I will let you. If you are respectful, yes, I will do it.
Like,
You know?
If
The
I trust you
phrase-
to hold this.
yeah, the phrase, "Is it all right?" That is respectful.
Yeah.
The not respectful is, "Hey, I'm putting my hand on your ass."
Or
Yeah.
I'm touching the carbuncle that I sewed onto my cosplay when I did one of my Final Fantasy 14 summoner, and the guy grabbed it and it ripped, and my entire front half ripped, and we were at Brooklyn
The SakuraCon.
yeah.
Con.
I was walking around. I had to leave early because I had no other clothes, and I would be flashing everybody because I had like nothing.
I gotta admit that cosplay medic that we had at Anime NYC, Kevin Arabi, you are the man.
Yes.
Shout out to you, sir. Because he fixed my tail. He fixed my Luna tail for me while I was there. I saw him fix so many people's cosplays. He fixed my glove for Katana when it ripped right down the seam. Guys, that is a do. Always ask for help from a fellow cosplayer, especially if you know that they have medical supplies for your cosplay.
Also, now I noticed when the cons were still going,
I miss them.
they started actually having booths where they had like a full on
Medic.
Medic.
cosplay
Yeah.
medic, and that was one thing I definitely.
That's a do.
Popular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
That's a
popular
do.
now.
That was a very popular booth.
Yeah.
No, that's a do.
We talked about that with the Eternal Con because John was like looking for things of what we should do for the cosplay corner, and I was like, all of us were like,
That's a great
make sure there's
idea,
a medic.
Yeah.
Like he's like, what are you talking about? Make sure there's a cosplay medic, where everything goes wrong, they're gonna go to this person and they're going to get it fixed, and then shit's gonna go right again.
Yeah.
And he's like, That's a good idea.
No, it's a great idea because also like not like Kevin, I'm probably butchering his poor last name. I'm sorry, Kevin, but Kevin Urabe, he was at Anime NYC, and he didn't make money off of the repairs that he did. Everything he did for a charity. So everything that you put after he fixed your cosplay was towards a charity. I think it was for a cancer. Was it for a cancer fund? It was for a cancer fund. So it's not like he's sitting there making buku bank on this shit. He's doing it out of the goodness of his heart, and he's raising money for charity.
Yeah.
Which is great, and it goes back to your earlier point of we don't mind if a cosplayer is raising money for a charity. In fact, most of us do charity work.
Yeah. Well, our group goes for.
Our group is a huge charity.
Yeah.
We
You're
go for what do we go? Trinity's Place shelter, which they do a lot of work, and we've been trying to like raise as much money as we can. I know the Windy Cindy Ghostbusters. They just did a.
They did a huge
they did a
charity.
huge
Huge boom.
They
What was
did-
it? Almost
for
8
COVID?
It was six. No, it was just
a charity
their.
work.
It's their charity. I forgot the exact name. They have. If you go to their website, they have. If you go to their website, then you also go down to like their trivia challenge. They have a list of every single charity that was part of the event.
Yeah, but what did they
It was a
wrote-
trivia. It was
Did it-
basically a trivia game, and you basically threw in $50, and then from there, people from outside would be able to donate into the pot, and then from that, you was like first place. If you were getting $1,000 towards your charity.
Oh.
Second place was like $500 for your charity.
That's awesome.
Okay.
And
But
it
how
was
much did they raise though?
$6,000.
Wow.
In
Yeah.
one night.
In one night?
One night,
That's impressive.
$6,000. That's crazy.
impressive. Hey, okay, so Nandy, unfortunately, since you're not one of the major cosplayers here, I feel so bad. You as my favorite word, as a Sherpa, as a cosplay Sherpa, as my bodyguard, as the bodyguard for most of my friends that like if we go in a group,
The the pack carry the what is it the
Pack mule.
the pack
Pack
mule.
mule.
Yeah.
I'm used to it.
as the hold my purse guy.
Take a picture. Here's this.
What would you say is a don't as a cosplay handler?
I don't.
A don't. What would you say to other cosplay handlers that are listening in? Don't do. And
It's hard because as a handler, like you just go with the flow.
you're not really supposed to go with the flow. You're
I
supposed to
can-
be there for your cosplayer.
No. You are being there for it, but you're going with the flow
Okay.
because you don't know what could happen. For example, wardrobe malfunctions.
Yeah.
People.
You had that
pe-
happen actually at
yeah.
Anime NYC.
Wardrobe
That was fun.
Wardrobe malfunctions.
Blood.
People getting
Fights.
fights. I would say a don't is if you're there, you're there not just to be a Sherpa, but like you got to be attentive.
Yeah.
You can't just
Yeah.
wander off into like you're there for the con, only there for the con. No, you're there. You're helping out.
Not just helping out. You're there to enjoy yourself, but you're also there
Also-
for your cosplayer.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
Okay.
you got to be very attentive to your cosplayer because
You're like the assistant.
yeah.
You don't want to be like being like, oh hey, we're walking this way. All of a sudden they get stopped for like 4 pictures, and you're like already like halfway down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then the
you have to-
bodyguard.
Like,
Oh, God.
I don't
Things
know where
go
the hell I
wrong.
go.
And then the other problem is a lot of like me, I find a way, I don't care how I do it, 90% of the time I find a way to hide my phone on my cosplay. I find a way.
She does.
I do.
Yep.
And because I've experienced in the few times that I did not and I got separated.
Yeah.
I didn't find him for hours. So yeah. You remember a few times at NYCC? We got separated and I could not find you. I could not find Josh.
That's another
Oh,
thing.
that was okay. That was a different.
That's
That was a
another
different
thing.
story, but
Yeah.
still.
Yeah.
I'm just
I'm talking
saying.
about you and I.
Oh no, you and I we're very rarely separated for long periods of time. Because the one time that did happen, wasn't that the time that I got hurt?
Yeah.
You want to tell them about that?
No, you can tell that story.
I don't want to tell that story. You tell that story.
No, you can tell that story.
I don't remember.
She
That's
goes-
the easiest way to get out of that one.
I forgot what cosplay you were doing. but it was definitely before your surgery. And she just tapers off. I don't know.
I didn't taper off. I got pulled off.
Something happened. I couldn't find her. I could not find her at all. I am going up and down. I'm like, where the fuck did she go?
It wasn't my fault.
And it wasn't her fault. And what she was talking about is I had her phone.
Yep.
So I couldn't call her.
Nope.
And it's like an hour and a half past later, I find her like screaming, where the fuck were you? I was like, I was looking for you.
Oh, wait. Wasn't this the time that I think I was dressed up as... I think it was the year we met Stan Lee.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what happened.
And
I got pulled off because I was wearing my Merida outfit.
Right.
And a bunch of people wanted photographs, and you wandered off as Undead Hodor, and people were giving me a hard time because they couldn't find you.
Oh.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was another one.
That was another one. And then what about that other time that I literally almost got into a fight with a creep because he grabbed my ass?
Wasn't there.
Oh, that wasn't...
You told me the story.
Oh,
I
yeah.
wasn't there.
Yeah, that was the other guy.
I wasn't.
Well, that leads to another point. Communication.
That is a big do.
That is a big do. Like, what is it? Like, at Katsu, our group, we walked in as a group and we said, listen, like, if we get separated at
here.
this time, you meet here or you stand here and you wait for us.
Yep.
And that's what happened. Like, me,
could've-
you trailed off, then Baka followed, then
Yep.
Baka left, then Francis we found, and then Francis left, and it was just
And
like,
then we-
oh, it's 2:30, it's
and then
time
we eventually
to eat.
ran
We
into
stood-
Sean. And that was about the time
Yeah,
that
the
you broke
Sean.
your toe.
But we were meet
my
near the
God.
meet near the water fountain.
Yep.
That was it.
that was our meat game.
Meat spots. That's
Anytime we were like, okay, by this time we're all gonna be at the water fountain. We're gonna figure out food, and then we're gonna go right to the hotel again.
Okay.
I remember now. It wasn't a Comic-Con. It was when we went to Celebration. You wandered off with your group.
Oh, with my BDC.
Right. And I went to do the Funko booth.
Right, you went to do your magic.
Yeah. That was one.
Oh, wait, was that the one where I got into the fight with somebody because they tried to grab a pin off of my chest?
Yes, that was the kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh God.
I got it. Okay. Story time.
Oh.
We're down in Star Wars Celebration Orlando. Fernando has the magic touch when it comes to getting exclusives, especially Funkos. The man he's so good at it. So good at getting the exclusives that it's gotten me into fights with other people about it.
Wow.
Oh, God.
Stories we could tell that one.
The
Oh,
Power
boy.
Rangers exclusives.
Oh Jesus!
Oh no.
I'll tell you that story
We'll
after
tell you the
this.
story
Ah.
off air.
Okay.
But I wander off with my group because like my big charity group, the BDC, was down there. We were all there, the Wampa Warriors, and I wandered off with them because Fernando was like, "All right, I'm going to stay on the line. You don't have to stay with me. Go enjoy the convention." And at Star Wars, they have pin trading, and they basically it's a whole bunch of exclusive pins, some that you can only get through trades. You can't buy them at the store, but you buy the starter packs at the store.
Yeah.
So, and then certain booths have certain exclusive pins. I have one of the rarest pins that you can get from that whole thing.
Oh, the little green one? No.
No, the red mouse droid.
Oh.
I have it's a red, it was a little mouse droid, and there was two versions of it. There was a blue version and there is a red version, and apparently the blue version was very easy to get.
The red one.
But the red one,
I had to negotiate.
no, I got it myself. You got me the blue.
No, there was another one I got you.
Right, that was the Ahsoka.
Yeah, that one.
That one.
Oh,
So out of that entire pin collection for that con, I'm only to this day missing one. And that's a Thrawn, because that was ridiculously impossible to get. So I have the little red cheese, because it says cheese in it, but you know, in droid. And I had it on my lanyard, because you wear your pins on your lanyard. And a little kid comes up to me and he goes, "I want your pin." And I was like, "Which one?" Because I figured I had a couple doubles on there. I'll trade him for it. You know, maybe he's got something I don't have. That one. And he's pointing at my cheese. I'm like, "Oh, you can't have that one, but I'll trade you something else if you want." "No, I want that one." And he starts flipping out, and I'm like, "Yo." And then the father comes out of nowhere, and he goes, "You're going to give my kid your pen." I go, "You can go fuck yourself because you ain't getting my pen."
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
And
no.
it escalated, and the guy tried to grab the pin off my lanyard.
Wow.
Ooh.
That's a huge.
That's
That's
a
just,
huge no.
That's not even a
Especially-
cosplay. No, that's just a fuck no.
That's just
Yeah.
a fuck no. And like, and especially because where the lanyard, where the pin was right there on the boobs. And I'm just sitting there and I'm like, I flipped out. Did I hit him? I don't remember.
You did.
I did, and I almost got kicked out of the convention until security figured out what was going on.
Yeah,
and
I walked like 5 minutes later.
Then they got kicked out of the convention. Him and the child
Yeah.
were kicked out because I almost had my badge taken from me. I almost had got kicked out and would not have been allowed to come back to the convention. This was only, what, day 2?
No.
Jeez.
No, actually, it was.
Day 2. It was day 2. I'm pretty sure it was day 2. If not, it was day 3. It was a 4-day con.
Yeah, I can't remember which day it was. But I remember.
It was either
It
day
had
2
to
or
be
3.
two.
It
It
was
had to
one
be
of the
two.
bigger days. It was one
Yeah.
of the bigger days. And yeah, that was not fun. Like, I got into a physical fight with this man. And I mean, you're dealing with a woman that had not had back surgery yet.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm like literally walking around by the end of the day. I'm not even able to walk by the end of the day because I'm just dying. And like, this guy comes out of nowhere and he thinks that because his little fucking kid is throwing a tantrum, I'm going to fuck you.
Not my kid.
I wasn't in cosplay. I did not cosplay at Star Wars convention for that exact reason.
Oh my god.
I don't
He was
know.
just being an asshole.
Yeah. But that is a don't, ladies and germs. That is a don't. Do not assault somebody because your child wants something. If your crib midget wants something, fuck you, go buy it.
Yep.
Or find
Or
it
don't
yourself.
assault people because they put themselves in a relationship that the weekend before and you're not happy about it. That's what happened to me. I was
Oh,
in
dear.
my Rapidash and I turned around and this person that apparently liked me got into my face, punched me in my face, and then ran out into the crowd. I was hysterically crying. Security brought me up to the 3rd floor. I think it was the 3rd or the 4th floor
it's been
bathroom
third.
where I was bleeding. I had a black eye. It was bad. He punched me real hard. I fell flat to the fucking ground.
Jesus Christ.
And I had to give a statement, and then I had to go tell my boyfriend at the time what the fuck just happened to me, because now I have my whole makeup and my whole everything was smudged because I did it at home, and then I had to take that all off, and then I had to put regular makeup on to hide the fact that I had bruising now on my face. And they found him. Security found, like, Reed Pop had to call the cops. It was
God.
half of my day, that was day 2. Half of my day was fucking talking to police, giving statements.
Well, yeah. I mean,
And
like, this is ridiculous.
And if you know, people who either have gone to NYCC or have not, but it's the fucking Jabbits, and it's not like a car show. There's thousands upon thousands of people.
Yeah, which
It's
is
and now
why
they're
they
trying to
canceled it
find
this year.
I know, but they were at the time they were trying to find one, and
Yeah.
thank God we walked outside. I had a cigarette. I turned, and there he was. And my friend and my ex-friend at the time said, "Fucking watch him," and she ran through. Now this was outside near the food trucks. She had to go all the way to the back of
To
like
grab
the
a security
aisles
guard?
to grab the policeman that was still standing there
Looking for him?
looking for him, drag him back all the way back. And you know those fucking aisles. It's like it's like fucking Tetris. Like you gotta weave in and out. Fucking Frogger. So and my boyfriend at the time, he was walking away. My boyfriend had to go follow him. So
I would have grabbed his ass and been like, sit.
they didn't want to do that because then we would have got kicked out. Because he was the one in the wrong. He was getting escorted out. So if we did anything, then it would be both of us.
Okay,
So-
fair, but still.
But they got to him, the police spoke to him, and he was getting rowdy with the police, and the policeman's like, you punched a chick in the face, I'm the wrong fucking one. Right, and I heard that, and I was like, phew. So they escorted him, they took his badge, and they said, don't fucking come back here, or you will be arrested on site.
So has he been barred from New York City Comic Con permanently or just that one?
I think he's banned for good. I don't know.
This was before fan verification. There's no way that he could have been.
Yeah, this was way before, but he's a fucking poor ass motherfucker, so you know what?
Okay, fair.
He can't even buy a ticket now. Well, any of us can really not buy
Yeah.
a ticket now, but I mean, back then.
COVID's killing us, I swear to God. I mean, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. So, I mean, honestly, we went through a lot of don'ts.
Mm-hmm.
We went through a fair amount of do's. Some daring do's. Yeah. But, I mean, honestly, when it comes to just basically cosplay, when it comes to conventions, when it just comes to being a decent human fucking being, some of these things should not have to be said to you.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you're white. Don't appropriate somebody else's fucking character. It's a very, like, I don't understand why that needs to be even said.
Yeah.
It's just really sad, but it's what it is
Right.
nowadays.
Yep.
You see a woman in a sexy cosplay, don't fucking grab her ass.
No, don't
Don't
do
grab
it.
her tits. Don't grab her.
Because if you grab me, I can have every right to fucking deck you in the face.
And you know what? Here's the other thing. Here's the other side of the coin. If you see a man,
Yeah.
don't grab him.
Don't do it.
I mean, I'm sorry, because rape happens to men a lot more frequently than we want to admit.
exactly.
No offense, guys. I know you'll never admit it because society has told you not to, and men look at it as a badge of honor.
Speak
but
up.
No.
Speak up.
If somebody touches you inappropriately, you fucking say something.
And that's what happened with actually my friend the other day. I'm not going to say names because I don't know who's, But my friend came over and he was upset. And he told me, he's like, I was hanging out with a girl that we were friends. She was drinking. We were both drinking. I smoked weed. She smoked weed. I don't smoke. So he was like, whatever. She came on to him and he said no. And she continued. And yeah. And he had to leave because now the boyfriend is contacting him saying, why did you, it's a whole big mess.
God.
But yeah, no, it does happen frequently to men. And you know what? Speak up.
Speak up.
Yep.
Definitely speak up. Also, we covered children at conventions.
Children.
Control your spawn. If you can't control your spawn, they don't belong at a con.
Another thing, it just popped in my head. Photography. Photographers. Know who you're working with.
Yeah, that's a do, but I would say that that's different. That is something I would like to talk about for a full hour.
Yeah.
Okay, because there's a lot of tea that needs to be served there. We've actually glossed over a lot of it because I mean we could go into the freaking cosplay convention, like the cosplay scene, and
Yeah.
as the toxic nature of these fucking wow. I mean,
Unreal toxicity.
I know. I know COVID has made us all crazy. And I know we don't have our natural outlet of the convention to go and do. But y'all motherfuckers gotta understand, being a keyboard warrior ain't gonna stop you from getting punched in the face.
Don't hide behind a computer screen.
No.
Because I don't find you threatening.
I
Because
don't.
I can turn off my computer and you're not there.
Exactly. Not even that. I can turn off my phone. I can block you. I
Yeah.
can ignore you. I mean, seriously. And here's the thing. When conventions start up, you think I'm gonna have forgotten?
No, absolutely not.
No. I will not have forgotten what you said. But whatever.
I will forgive, but I won't forget.
No, I don't forgive. Maybe I'll forgive. It depends on my mood.
Yeah, it depends on the mood.
Right,
but
Nandy?
There's certain, Shaggy knows there's certain people that I see in the cosplay community, and I'm just like,
Die.
Not happening. Don't want to be in this
and
room.
you know what? A lot of fucking hypocrisy. Oh my God. I literally half the fucking, not going to say names, but Tomcat put a post up. It was sexual harassment, all that stuff.
Yeah.
3 people that I know fucking posted on it, and they're like, "Oh, it's great that someone spoke up." Oh no, it was about how cosplayers it was making stuff up.
Oh, yeah. When
That
they
one.
over-exaggerate or they lie
Over-exaggerate.
about rape or they lie about this.
Let me tell you something. The 2 people that posted on that were there when I was assaulted by my ex. They called me. I called them because I had 2 black eyes. I have the fucking photographs to prove it.
I don't disbelieve you.
And they turned around and I heard that they were saying, "Oh, I was lying and faking it." Okay, why would I give myself 2 black eyes? Why?
Oh, my God.
But anyway, sorry. Don't be a hypocrite.
Yeah, don't be...
Yeah.
Seriously.
Don't do it.
No, just don't. And then a lot of dudes. Support.
Support.
I mean...
Even that one cosplayer from WinterCon, that awesome guy, the from Legend of Zelda.
Oh, Danny Crash.
Yes,
Followed him
I
around
was
the
the
whole day.
physical support.
Yeah.
Oh, right,
Because he couldn't see.
Yeah. He
I
had
remember him.
He was awesome.
Oh, he's still the best.
Yeah.
He hasn't
great
actually
guy.
been putting anything up yet. He's been working on. He told me the last time I talked to him, he's like, "I'm working on something big."
Oh,
And I'm
dear.
like, "Uh-oh."
Can't wait.
Is it? I'm like, I think I asked him, like, is it worse than your Oh God, what's the big lion enemy from Zelda?
Nandy, do you remember the lion enemy? I don't remember the exact name, but I know who you mean.
Yeah.
He was like, he made for Comic-Con 2 years ago, he made that costume from tip to tail. And I was like, oh my God, this is fucking amazing. And then
He's
he made
really-
the
He's got something
Lizalfo.
going on.
But he's like, I got something big going on.
I
I'm
mean,
like, oh.
example, remember the person that was there at New York City Comic Con, or was it Anime NYC? I don't remember
No,
which one. They were dressed as the Iron Giant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was awesome.
That and was
She was awesome.
the guy who did the Iron, what was it, Hulkbuster Iron Man. The next year he did
yeah, he was
the
cool
Reinhardt.
too.
Yeah.
He was walking around as Reinhardt. Then the year after that, I was like, holy
And
shit.
there was another one that did Doomsday.
Yep.
That did a light up and everything like that. No, like I said, it's just, she said support. I like also support creativity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is
Support the
an art-
creativity.
it's an
Just because
artistry.
it's not the exact original from the picture, just doesn't
Yeah.
don't shame it.
Nope. I mean,
Don't do
there's
it.
no place for that in this community. We are all there to have a good time. Support plus size cosplayers. Support not plus size cosplayers. Support skinny mini cosplayers, because I know
Itty bitty titty committee.
exactly. Like, I know I got a friend of mine, my Mercury, who moved to Arizona. I miss you, Amanda. I miss you. But she's small, and in our bunny shoot that we did back in 2017 when I was still fucking huge, our bunny shoot, people were giving her shit because she's skinny. They were giving her more shit for being skinny than they were giving my fat ass for being fat.
That's fucked up. I can't.
Yeah, I mean, body positivity, humans. It's not hard to do. I
No
don't.
body is the same.
No. And just because I don't look like some of these freaking people doesn't mean that I'm not just as good of a cosplayer.
Exactly. And
You
that's
know?
what we all have to get into our heads.
Yep.
We have to like hammer that almost.
Right. Like, and here's another thing, and because like we're going over time again, but I don't care. Don't shame somebody for doing the exact same cosplay that you did,
Yes.
just because they may have done it a little better or a little worse.
Yeah.
Like,
it's not your. You didn't.
It is
fucking
not your
do it.
character. Okay. Unless it's one of my OCs,
That's different. That's
then
different.
I'll have every right to fucking
But,
come
like,
at you.
If you do Jean Grey and then I do Jean Grey, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Here's an example. My friend Dominique.
oh,
My friend Dominique. And my friend David. You know them from Jersey. They love dressing up as Magneto, Dark Phoenix. They've done multiple cosplays as Power Rangers lately. They're getting... And one big thing that Dominique gets a lot. Why are you dressing like that? The Pink Ranger's not black. Why are you dressing like that? You're fat. Why are you wearing that? Fuck off.
yeah.
She wants to be the Pink Ranger. That's all.
Who cares?
If you want to be pink, be pink.
Yeah. You want to be...
David got shit because he dressed up as the Red Ranger. Red Ranger's not black.
Fuck off.
Okay.
What?
And
Who cares?
yeah.
Who cares? Like, they get so much shit for it.
They do, and it's sad.
disgusting.
Bad.
Okay, example. My Green Phoenix. I dressed up as my Green Phoenix for Comic-Con, and Dominique was dressed up as her as Dark Phoenix. She looked fucking fantastic. She had the wings. She was great. Okay, and we took many a cosplay photo together. Do you know how much hate that photo got? And not because I was a fat white girl in a fucking green bodysuit.
But
It was
because
because
she
she was
was-
a skinnier black girl in a fucking white woman's cosplay. Fuck off.
Yep.
Fuck off. Okay? It's like, who the fuck cares? It doesn't
Who
matter.
do you care? You
Doesn't
know what I'm
matter.
saying?
Doesn't matter.
That person is doing it because they love the character.
Exactly. Stop hating on our BIPOC fucking brothers and sisters. They want to dress up as somebody. Let them fucking dress up as somebody.
This community should be all about support.
It's supposed to be about inclusivity.
Exactly.
Actually,
Hello, Cheshire.
Cheshire.
I think Cheshire's coming to tell me that it's time to wrap it up. Because if we keep going, I'm just going to keep ranting about how people suck.
but
Yeah.
to end on a good note.
Yeah.
To-dos. Honesty.
To-dos.
Be humble.
Oh, yes.
Be humble.
Be humble.
Always be humble and kind.
Right. Support a new cosplayer.
Exactly.
Oh, you okay?
I was like,
Support.
Support those new cosplayers. Support children cosplayers.
Yes.
Yes.
Support your, like,
Support the parents.
support the parents that
Yeah.
are there because their child loves the characters. don't disillusion another cosplayer just because they don't look like you. You know, so just honestly, guys, just be better.
Just be a better human.
Be better. I'm not going to say human because I'm just saying be better.
Yeah.
Just be
Okay.
just
Being
be
human is
better.
not
Because
best.
there's a wide range of humanity right now. That's why I'm just saying, just be better. We have to be better. We are members of the cosplay community at large.
Yep.
We, us three and Nandy, you know, in a way, speak for a lot of different genres. We actively try to be better every time we go out in a cosplay, every time we go to a convention. We are constantly learning different things.
I learned so much from you.
I've learned much from you. I've learned much from Dan.
Yeah, props.
I mean, shit. Fernando comes up with these amazing ideas on ways that I'm like, oh, I don't know how I'm going to execute this. And all of a sudden, he just does it.
Yeah.
Like,
And that's
support that. Do you support that? Support the creativity. Support the love. And if you're an asshole, get the fuck out.
Yep.
Basically.
On that note, I think we should end it.
I think we should.
Absolutely.
We have to close the gates.
We do have to close the gates, but we'll be back for our live episode.
Yes. Get your books ready.
Get your books ready. We'll
your
be
books
talking
ready.
about Lithys Scrolls as usual. Find us on every single bit of our social media and iHeartRadio, Pandora, all that fucking good stuff. Find us, love us, give us suggestions, and tell us about your experiences, whether they were good or bad at conventions, photo shoots, whatever. Because we want to talk about it. We want to know.
Let's talk.
Okay, bye.
Bye.